has all his followers around, and this happens. Jesus called a little child to him and stood the child before his followers. Then he said, I tell you the truth, you must change and become like little children. Otherwise, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. The greatest person in the kingdom of heaven is the one who makes himself humble like this child. Now, I want to be really clear. God's not telling you to be childish. We got that down, okay? He's telling you to be childlike. He's telling you to be humble. A child, a little child, is incredibly humble. They are completely dependent upon their parents. And they don't have a problem about it. They'll go down the hallway and use the bathroom and need somebody to clean them up. And they're like, I just went to the bathroom. If an adult screamed that out, we would feel weird about it. Am I right about that? A child can come in and say, I lost my pants. And then run around. You're like, okay. Not only are they completely dependent upon their parents, but there's no shame in it, you know. It's like, I don't know how to cook anything. I don't know how to do anything. I don't understand money. I just consume. Kids are freeloaders when you think about it. But they own it. What he's talking about here is relationship. Jesus is saying, you know, the kind of life you need to live is that you have a childlike trust in your heavenly Father that loves you so dearly. You just have a childlike trust in him. I don't know if you've ever had a little kid. When my kids were little, sometimes like they had bunk beds, and they would just jump off the bunk bed and scream, Dad, catch me. Like I could be over here, you know. And they're like, Dad! And then there's just a body hurling at you. And the great thing about it is they're just totally committed to it. They're just like this in the air, like. There's no like, I'm gonna, ooh, no, it's like, just watch what happens here. This is awesome. And if you're a dad, everything in you, you just want to run and then stop and say, you got to learn life's hard right there. Parenting lesson 1, rub some dirt in it. Maybe when they're 16 you do that. But when they're really little, not only do you want to catch them because you don't want them to get hurt, I guarantee you one of the reasons why you want to catch them is because they have so much trust in you. Like they will jump without giving you any warning. And it's like no one in my entire life has ever looked at me and said, that guy can catch. Nobody. Nobody. I can assure you. But my kids are like, I'm going to fling my body in the air. And Dad's here. And Dad will catch me. Dad will just catch me. It may hurt his body, but Dad will catch me. Jesus is like, hey, listen. I know that there's a lot of things in this life, and I know life gets really complicated sometimes, but sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, you're being overly dramatic. You're overcomplicating things like crazy. Trust me. With your kids, with your career, with your marriage, with your life. Trust me. See what I can do for you.